Good morning and welcome to Show Me St. Louis. I'm Mary Colbrighter.
And I'm Malik Wilson. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, today is certainly a special day. It is the 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary! We should got some confetti.
Oh, we should have done that. Maybe some fireworks.
Oh, this is fireworks.
This
though.
is
Check
fireworks.
This logo.
We're so
Throwing it back.
excited about this entire show. We're really taking a trip down memory lane.
We are.
And
yes,
it's a
we
crazy
are.
trip. So
Yes.
y'all need to buckle up, put in your
I'm buckled in.
seatbelts. We have an hour-long special.
Woo.
Are you ready to get after it?
Are you ready?
I am so
Does this
ready.
not show that I'm ready? Are
I am so
you ready?
I'm so ready. We're taking a look back at how it all started and how it's still going strong today. Take a look.
Show me.
Live from Television Plaza, it's Show Me St. Louis with John Churchborn and Debbie Turner.
Show me. Show me.
Are you feeling ready? Ready to get into this?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, well, right off the top, we're going to test your memory here. Debbie, what do you remember about your first day on Show Me St. Louis?
Oh my goodness.
Was it Labor Day?
Was it September 5th,
September
1995?
95, right.
And I believe we went on the air on a Tuesday.
I have no idea what was on the show that day.
As an intern, I was super intimidated.
We want you to tell us about your very first day on Show Me St. Louis. What did that look like? And do you remember your first segments?
No, I don't. Guys, that was 30 years ago. It was before you people were born.
I watched it as a viewer, and it was really exciting when I got to join the show and actually do those stories and show people St. Louis. The funny thing is my husband is from St. Louis, and I knew more about St. Louis from doing Show Me St. Louis than he did.
I was audio for the first 20, and I remember I was in awe of Debbie Turner.
Well, it was a dream come true because Show Me St. Louis was the dream.
At the end of my 3-year stint for doing Today in St. Louis, they offered me the 5 p.m. anchor job, along with the Queen, Karen Foss. And then they also said, and what would you think about hosting Show Me St. Louis? And I said, I mean, those are two perfect worlds. You get to tell everyone the fun things about St. Louis, do fun stories, and then that kind of balances out the bad stuff when you're doing local news.
But I had met everybody prior to getting here. There was a big group interview, so I had met Jordan and Debbie and Pertz and Dan and Wendy Bell.
I just knew it was going to work. I mean, there were doubters in the market, but there was no doubters in that room. Every day when we got together, we knew we were going to make something special, and the show just from day one had an appeal that I don't think, at least I had not experienced in my 14 years. I had never seen television come to life the way Show Me came to life.
The biggest thing going back then for youth was MTV, right? So when we first originally started Show Me, all our live shots, we hadn't found our place yet. We're doing Dutch tilts. We're doing shaky video. So you have the rest of the whole St. Louis area, the news people, they're like, what is going on? Why is your so shaky? And we're trying to just be creative and create something at this point. That all came from MTV.
So the show started, and I can't remember other than they didn't want any ties. We were to wear these shirts, and some of the sweaters were so loud. It's embarrassing to occasionally look back when you do the Throwback Thursday and see some of the clothing that we wore. I lost my mustache. I wish I could find it again. It was the cheesiest mustache. I basically grew that because I wanted to look older. I mean, I started here when I was in my 20s.
There is always a story to be told, and St. Louis has more of them than anywhere. Kind of coming in as an intern, I felt like it was my baby. I'm on this show, and Ozzie Smith comes into the station and says, "Hey, Heidi," and I'm like, I immediately, walked out of the studio, called my mom, and I'm like, you are never gonna believe who I just saw, and he knew my name. Like, what? That little 10-year-old girl in New Madrid could never have dreamed that big.
I worked in the restaurant business at Ozzy's Restaurant and Sports Bar forever, and I told them all, I'm gonna be on Show Me St. Louis someday. I'm gonna be on Show Me. Like, that is my dream. And after I got on the show, the old manager said, I remember you always told us you're gonna be on Show Me St. Louis, and I accomplished my dream. It's just was such an honor.
Oh, how about that? Did that just give you chills?
It does. It does give me chills.
Do you remember your first day?
I was going to ask you, do you remember? I do.
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I remember my first day. I do. I definitely do.
It's
And it was my dream also to be on this show.
Yeah.
When I was in North Dakota, it was my dream, and to see all these flashbacks and walks through memory lane, and I know we have so much more to go, but it just gives you chills.
It gives you chills.
Yeah, we're all
And
in the
we
same
have
boat.
a lot of excitement ahead of